Alright, here we are, March 29th. Switching the machines up a little. Curtis has been using this one for, well, 3 weeks now since we've had it. So I'm going to cut some more new trails today. Phil is out there on the brush cutter cleaning the trails that I cut last time. As of today, we have an entire perimeter loop done. And today I'm going to start like right in the middle, and I'm going to make a T. I'm going to crisscross and touch both of them perimeter trails. And Curtis is going to start in on more food plot clearing. So beautiful day down here in Southern Illinois. Beautiful to be outside. Might start on that big plot possibly, or them two trails. One's going to go north, one's going to go south. Alright, so I'm right at the corner. This was going to be a destination plot, and I'm going to go ahead and cut a trail like to this corner and just start in on that big destination plot. It's basically about in the center of the property, so it's got tons and tons of cushion from the public and from other properties. Alright, wow, yeah, this baby is slow. I'm used to the bobcat. I kind of changed my plan again, so I hit a low spot right here heading towards the corner of that big food plot. So I'm gonna make a watering hole here. Looks like they got a little bit of a water cut there, but I don't think I'm gonna do that until after I get this food plot done. But man, this is just hard to get used to how slow this sucker is. And I quit shaking the root balls and that off. It's just a waste of time for how much ground we gotta clear. So yeah, we'll lose a little dirt here and there, but not a big deal. So you can see it's wet right here, and then we're gonna hit them cedars again. That's gonna be high ground. That's where I'm gonna start this food plot at. And then probably Curtis will go ahead and do some more trails with my machine. And the thumb don't like grabbing little stuff. So let me get up into this cedar thicket and get started on the clearing, and I'll check back in. Alright, so Curtis, I'm speaking for him, but I'm pretty sure I know why. So he picked this area for a potential big, you know, like 9-acre destination plot. He picked it based on the terrain. The terrain, it's all high ground, where everything comes up to it, feeds off of it, and there's fingers that feed up to it, the top of the ridges basically that they're going to use. So that's how he picked it. We never even walked this, but he picked it by just by the terrain of the map. So, and I could tell that basically on where I came through that low spot, and I could see it's all coming up from here. There's probably him or spam. Tell you, if you're a spammer, see what you made me do? If you are a spammer and that's what you do for a living, probably ought to get a better job. Unless you're really desperate, then you do what you got to do. But otherwise, and if you're one of the people that own a spamming company, yeah, don't ever show up on my property. You might not find your way back home. So I'm kind of cutting the edge of this big plot right now. So got a good start here. I try to scoop them up as I go along, these smaller trees. Basically, I'll take as many As the excavator will hold and until the power runs out on the slough. That saves a lot of time if you can just keep grabbing them in one direction or the other. That's a lot of tree right there, one scoop. There's my trail coming in right there. Alright, I'm going to turn some tunes back on. Keep this show moving. Alright, so Phil stopped in. He's finished up for today. But he was asking me, he's like, you know, which one's better, you know, most bang for the buck, this big one or mine? And honestly, I think I can clear every bit as fast as this thing with this size trees and brush. It's a lot slower. And it doesn't have that much more digging power, I'm going to tell you that. I mean, some of these trees it can't pull out. I got to dig them just the same as I got to dig them with the bobcat. I got to take some scoops in the back. So it is not really as powerful as I think it should be for this size machine. You know, I mean, when I do like my pick and scoops and just keep grabbing trees, obviously it's a bigger bucket, bigger jaw, it can do that. But the jaw don't want to pick up little stuff because it only makes contacts on two teeth like this. So little stuff, they'll slip right out of your grasp. And then, you know, slough power, it struggles with slough power just like the bobcat. So, I mean, and we got it turned up on, there's different settings for the power. We got it turned up. But like here, look at it, it don't want to slough. Just these skinny little trees. So, yeah, I think I could possibly even clear faster than this thing, to be honest. I don't think we'll ever know. I mean, it's not really fair if I use mine and I went against like Curtis. That's not fair, because I mean, obviously I got years on it now. Dang, man, that's scary. How many years have flown by and since we started this stuff. Yeah, Curtis had this laid out as 9 acres. I'm like, no, I think we'll make it more like 2 acres. Would it be nice to have a 10-acre field? Well, yeah, maybe, but depends what you want. So right now, all this I could do with the bobcat faster. What I'm doing right now, skimming and picking. Like I said, this bucket's bigger. You know, obviously the reach is longer also, but it'll be interesting to do, put them side by side. Not that it matters anyways, I'm just passing time blabbering, so. Alright, we'll check back in. We're starting to make a little progress. There's the trail of destruction. Yeah, I'll tell you, the track power on this thing ain't nothing to write home about either. Bobcat's got about the same track power, skimming this stuff before it quits. I mean, obviously, you know, if we were working on bigger trees, this might, you know, it might prove itself a little more. I want to go down this way because I don't like pulling in the sun. I mean, look at this. Yeah, Yeah, it's a little soft, but not that bad. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not overly impressed for the size of this thing. I mean, it's a great machine and all that. It's really quiet, but I'm looking from a productivity standpoint. Alright, now I won't have to clear in the sun. See that? I'm stuck here. I would think that these 5 or 6 little bitty trees, I could just yank them all right out. Not the case. Got to go 1 or 2 at a time. There's a look at the, let's see, that's north, so it's the east end here. I'm gonna start going this way. Little patch of 3, I just grabbed onto it. Okay, and granted my blade's there, but I should, even over the side, I should be able to just pluck these 3 little ones out. Especially in this soft dirt. But I gotta work them and loosen them. And it almost feels like, you know, when you try to go and you left the parking brake on, it almost feels like that with the power. It's almost like, gosh, we're, you know, there should be way more power with this size of a boom and machine and all that. Although, see here again, that's a 3-inch tree, and I'm lifting the tracks off the ground. And I know he doesn't have it turned down. It's a brand new machine, and go through and change the adjustments on the computer. See that? I'm bumping the boom into a tree about that big, and it should just snap that like a toothpick. I mean, it could be because of this eco BS. I mean, it's all eco-friendly, right? It ain't got the power it should. That's my best guess, to be honest. That's my best guess. Because I think it takes DPF fluid. Because I saw another thing next to the fuel tank. Yeah, it said DEF fluid. So friendly. I could be moving much faster right now with the Bobcat, I'll be honest. Just keeping it real. There again, another, that's a little persimmons or ash or elm. It's about that big across. Ready to wrap it up for today. I just basically got the perimeters started of this big plot. And now on my way out, I'm going to put everything all on the south end of this plot. But I'm definitely switching with my machine because I could work twice as fast as this thing, at least. I mean, I wonder if it went back on one of these eco settings, because this thing has got 0 power, man. I mean, freaking 0 for the size of it. look at that, it's struggling, slewing just with that little patch of trees. I saw that coming. Oh. Yeah, I'm getting back in my freaking bobcat tomorrow, man. This thing is kind of ornery already, but we just got back from that North Carolina trip and herding puppy. Alright, I'm gonna get up on out of here for today. Give you a quick look back this way. I got one perimeter started that way and the other one this way.